Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for Virgo season. This will be from August 22nd through September 22nd. Now, when I am doing these readings for the season, and it'll be all of your signs, individual signs in Virgo season, and how that's going to affect you, I use a boatload of cards. I use a boatload of decks. I will use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I ask for clarification from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Any words of advice from my Osha Zen Tarot cards. I then come back to Radley Valentine, my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I have been pulling one card from my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel cards, and I finish up with my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, of all the decks, I have prayed, meditated, and infused them all with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. Virgo season's going to be an interesting time. So now here, this is where I kind of give you a little recap on stuff. We actually have 3 planets that are direct. Mercury is direct, okay? And I believe that's direct in Virgo. And we do start, though, the shadow of retrograde as of the 13th, because it goes retrograde in Libra seasons. And Libras, you know what that means. There's a lot of karmic resolution happening, and it will be happening in your season. But, you know, right now it is direct, though it does start that shadow, which means that it starts to slow down, and it's not, or at least it appears to be slowing down. Now, Venus, which is in Libra, and Mars, can't remember what that is. I could be in Virgo season also. Now we have 5 planets retrograde: Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus. So, you know, there is some interesting energy there. Jupiter and Saturn, they're in Aquarius right now. Uranus is in Taurus. Okay, can't quite remember with my Neptune and Pluto right now. Are they still in Pisces? I don't think that they are. Anyway, on the 22nd of August, that morning, when it's still Leo season, we will have that second Aquarius full moon, and that will be at 8:17 a.m. Eastern time. So we've talked about that Leo season has been bracketed by these 2 full moons. The last time this happened was 8 years ago, and the next time it'll be, I think, 11 years from now. Now, Virgo season officially begins at 3:35 p.m., and this is all Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be an interesting time. The one thing that clicked with me on Virgo, because Virgo season was a little bit quiet for me. I wasn't really getting any major downloads or not. It was just it's a wait and see type of energy. Virgo is an earth energy, but it's also the 6th sign of when the astrological year begins. So a couple of things was that, the number 6 is the number of man. So then I'm thinking that, then Leo is the 5th sign, and 5s are all about change. So there's a lot of changes that have been going on in Leo season. So now all of those changes come to Virgo, and Virgo now has to do something with them. Virgo has to, solidify them. Virgo has to look at them and say, nope, not taking this anymore. Or, yes, we're accepting this. So Virgo's going to be taking a lot of those changes and really doing a lot of delving and looking and seeing, what does this all mean? And is this something that we can live with, something we cannot live with? So then that also means that when we come to Libra season, that will be 7, and 7 is that divine umbrella. It is that divine number. Now, the other thing I noticed about Virgo season was we did have a lot of Virgo, transits and things going on in Virgo itself. And we had a lot of Libra energy going on. We had a little bit of Scorpio and Pisces, but it seemed that Virgo and Libra were the main players in Virgo season. So, Libra is about justice. Libra is about balance. And considering that Mercury will be retrograde when we are in Libra season, there could be a lot of, justice, basically karmic justice being handed out during Libra season. But again, in Virgo season, we're getting ready for all of that. Okay, so let's just kind of go a little bit into this. So again, we said that, I said that 22nd Virgo season begins. Let's pull a couple of my rider cards. And yes, I've prayed, meditated on these also, and infused Reiki energy. Let's see what we have just as an overview for Virgo season. Here we go. Choices. This has been coming up a lot lately for me. Choices. So here we have sevens. 7, divine umbrella. Basically, like I said, this is something that, there's something over us that's not necessarily making it easy, but it's not necessarily making it hard. It's all about our choices. Now, our choices in what we do, it can be very positive. So here we have, what is this? The olive branch, the wreath, which is very associated with Virgo season, but we also have the snake. We also have here's the snake. This is kind of just a serpenty thing. Then we have, this is a tower type. So there are things, we have some choices on what to do with all of this energy that just came from Leo season into Virgo. Do we build upon it? Do we make positive choices, positive changes, or do we just let everything crumble around us? A lot of it is hidden. So here we go. And that would be right, because I was feeling that there was, I was like, come on, what's happening in Virgo season? And I wasn't getting very clear pictures or answers. Next card, though, here we are. And that one, so this is the 7 of Cups. Cups, remember, is water energy. It is our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We do have Pisces and Scorpio. We have a Pisces full moon, and we have something going on. Venus enters Scorpio too. So, but again, I did not see Cancer. Now we have our sword energy, aces. Now, so we have a 7, we have a 1 energy, because ace is a 1. Swords is our Libra, our Aquarius. It's also our Gemini. It is our thought processes. It's hearing news. It's our ideas. It's our what are we going to how are we going to think about this? What are we going to do about, not, I shouldn't say do so much as where are we going with this? What are our challenges? How can we overcome them? So swords in itself, the Ace of Swords is all about these new ideas, new possibilities. Now we just have to take those possibilities and bring it into that earth energy so we can actually make something with it. Okay, next card is, again, we have that swords energy. So, but this is the page, and the page's underlying energy is our earth energy. So this is really very much the Virgo and all the Libra energy that we have this month. Pages, earth energy is, again, our Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It's, what we can make with our hands. It is our, it is our work, job, career, our money energy, what we can actually make with our hands. And then with the swords energy, it's like, taking our ideas, taking all of the things that swirling around us, taking that and actually creating that. So it looks like we have a lot of choices. We have the ability to, and these are emotional choices. These are committed choices. We have the ability to think things through, to reason things through. Do we allow our emotions to overwhelm our intellect, our objectivity? It's going to be an interesting time in Virgo season. Okay, so now we have, I told you Virgo season begins in August 30th, Mercury enters Libra. Mercury is about our, communication. And it's also a lot of this has a lot of karmic energy. Now, remember, we are starting to go into the shadow of the retrograde. And, that's going to be on the 13th. So we're going to be in Mercury, and Mercury's going to be in Libra for a little bit of time before it starts that shadow area, that shadow time. So we, again, Libra is the scales. Libra is justice. Libra is balance energy. So there could be some communication with, that basically is talking about justice, balance. It could be very soothing to us. It could be a little bit unnerving to us at the same time. It's all about, all that change energy in Leo is now being put into play, or being put into place during Virgo season. So let's see if we're going to just pull one card for Mercury. Okay, and that starts at 1:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you like those times. Here we go. Okay, so now we have an 8. This is a major arcana card. This is all about strength. This is kind of, and remember, here we have kind of that Leo energy. So we could be hearing things that just might be a little bit upsetting, might be a little bit, disconcerting. We just have to push through it. We just have to reach out to our higher power, who could be your guardian angel, spirit guide, your voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is, the source, and, and just kind of work and push through this Libra, Mercury, energy that's going on. Okay, so now we have the new moon in Virgo. That will be on September 6th. And so Virgo, again, Virgo is the virgin. Virgo is, has a lot to do with harvest, growing things, the earth energy. Virgo wants things to be nice, and the new moon is about new beginnings, new seasons. Remember, new moon to full moon is all about requesting. Full moon is release, relinquish, and request. And the new moon to the full moon is the waxing moon. It gets bigger and bigger. So it's all about requesting. The new moon is also about, making a lot of wishes, a lot of just putting things out into that universe. This is a good time for you to put out the things that that will help you make a more comfortable life. Okay? Full moon, release, relinquish, and request. And then the full moon, as it gets smaller, it is waning and it comes back. That's about relinquishing. That's about getting rid of things. So on September 6th, we have that new moon in Virgo, 8:51 p.m. It's going to be, I think that it could be a very grounding moon. I think it could be something that helps us through this season and might give us some of that clarity. It might bring us back. I'm kind of like it brings us back to earth. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Well, now we have Temperance. Temperance is that balance. It's one of those Libra types of cards. So here, this is a 14. So that is a derivative of 7. So we have a 7-7, and that can equal 14. Also, too, as we go through our readings, remember to write down your numbers, write down any archangels that come to you. So, this could be a time where we start to have that balance. We regain that balance in what's going on in the world and possibly in our lives too. So this is very positive with this. I like this. It kind of is, it's very soothing at the same time. There is some water energy with this because you can see that they're balancing out the cups. So, just know that this could be one of those really positive times to it could help us to be very soothing. It's like the universe is trying to soothe us down a little bit. It's like when our nerve endings are all over the place and it wants to just say, no, everything's going to be okay, at least for the moment. Okay, so now in September 10th, Venus enters Scorpio. Scorpio is the detective. Scorpio needs to know things. Scorpio also has a little bit of hidden energy. Venus in Libra, Venus loves Libra. They just dance together. So now Venus is coming out of that Libra energy into Scorpio. So there could be some secrets revealed on that emotional level, on that, that love level, that relationship type of level too. Mars is entering Libra on the 14th. Mars is the god of war, is actually very associated with Aries, so this is kind of like wanting to just get out there and just fight. But Libra's kind of saying, hey, let's look at both sides now. Let's look at both sides. Let's use some temperance on this. We can't just choose one side over the other. So I feel that's actually going to be very calming to Mars. Now, we come to the 20th of September. that full moon is in Pisces. Now, again, too, Pisces is the dual fish. One fish likes to look to the optimistic side, but there's that other fish that likes to go into the shadows, likes to go into the dark, wants to know more of the secrets too. It has a little bit of that secret discovery like Scorpio does, but they don't really want to. They just want to know. They want to know. Now, so they don't necessarily need to tell other people about it. They just want to know the secrets. And the full moon has a lot of different types of secrets. We do not know what the other side of the moon looks like. We never see that side. This is also a time, because this is the water energy, this is also a time of very strong psychic, intuitive type of energy too. And especially since we are coming up to then the September 22nd, which will then be Libra season, and it will also be the equinox. So Libra season comes in at 3:21 p.m. Now, excuse me a second. I was pulling the card for that full moon, and it flew all the way here. So excuse me. And here we are. Here's this card. It was upside down. And this is 12. This is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is, we're going to have to look at things from a different perspective. We're going to, what we know as, it could be that what we know is as truth. We may find out, oh, no, things aren't quite the way we looked at them. Things aren't quite the way we saw them. What we thought was truth was not truth, or what we thought was false was not false. It's all about looking at things from a different angle. But it is this could be a time of a new paradigm that is coming. Okay, so that would be that full moon in Pisces. And if you think about it, like I said, Pisces likes to go and delve into that deeper recesses, the murky waters. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting time. Virgo has, like I said, there was a lot of Libra energy. Now, yes, we do have Aquarius energy because of Jupiter and Saturn. And remember, Saturn, I know I'm going to say it again, Saturn is all about illusions versus reality. So we do have that air energy, but there was a lot of Libra energy, and Libra was kind of opposing some of the signs, and Virgo energy, and it was kind of opposing some of the signs too. For the most part, they were all partnering. But so we had Virgo energy, we had a lot of Libra energy, there is Aquarius energy. I did not see any fire energy, and I did not see the ones that I'm telling you about. Those are what I saw when I was looking through and just researching for this. Now, maybe you'll know more about it, and that's all good. I am very willing, but to learn or to receive. But it was an interesting time. So we have the air, we have a little bit of water, not as much, air, earth, and a little bit of water. So we will see what we will see. So Virgo season seems like it's going to be interesting. Okay, now let's see, though, as we go on, let's see what it will be for your sign in Virgo season. Hello, my Pisces, and welcome to Virgo season. Oh, you've got a full moon. So let's see what's going to happen for my Pisces. Please take a moment to go over there and like, share, subscribe. You keep me on air, so thank you. Please do. Anyway, let's see your full moon. Interesting energy about you, my Pisces. It's especially since you like to delve into those deeper waters and those more emotional commitments. And the full moon is one of those, is an energy that we don't know everything about that moon. We don't know. There are secrets. The moon keeps secrets. So let's see for my Pisces. Here we go. Okay, let's see what we have here. First card, these are all reversed. They have strong energy. First card for my Pisces is the Knight of... This has been popping up for a lot of the people, a lot of the energies. This is earth energy, so this is about getting busy, getting down to earth, down to work. This is doing the things that you need to do, okay? So earth energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, in the intro I talk about that. The underlying energy tonight is also fire. That's the underlying. Fire is our Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, passionate, burning, very determined. Nothing can stop this fire energy, but this is earth, so there's going to be a little bit of planning here. There's going to be a little bit of making the steps. This is, though, very determined, very focused energy. Nights are focused. You point them that way, they're going to go. It depends on how fast they're going to go. The energy is how fast they will be. The earth reins in a little bit of that fire energy and just kind of says, no, we got to have our plan. We have to make sure that we're doing this the right way. But this is about getting busy and getting done. I don't know if this means that you are, I don't know if this is you are making some changes in your career path, if you are going to school, if you are, just kind of like having a new project, initiative. But this has a lot of, no, this is the time. I need to start doing this. And I procrastinated long enough. It's time now. Okay, so the Knight of Earth is loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. Your next card here, reversed again, the moon. Okay, this is your full moon. This is your full moon. So make sure that you are doing everything that you need to do. Remember, release the things that are holding you back, relinquish what you don't need anymore, and request the good stuff. Release, relinquish, request. But this is Archangel Haniel. Again, there's a mystery to this full moon. There's things that we don't know about the moon. There are, there's a lot of things that we have to hope, we have to put out, we have to pray. Now, I never say to worship the moon, but I do feel that this is a divine entity. And so, it does help to, it does create changes on the earth. You are a water sign. The moon does do, scientifically it's been shown to create changes in like the tide waves and, just the oceans and seas and such like that. We are, and what is the earth? The earth is what, 70%, 80% water. We are, we are filled with, we are fluid too. So there are some things, changes. Now the moon is also a time, and again, being that this is a Pisces full moon, this is a time of great spiritual intuition. It's a time of just kind of that psychic development also. So be aware with this. Be aware with your full moon. Now, this could also make you want to be a little bit, kind of reach into those depths of your own soul, of your own heart. And just remember, you do have to, call upon that other little fishy that likes to go up and see that light, see that sunshine. All right? All right. So, Archangel Haniel, this is an 18. So we have a 1, 8, 1, new beginnings. Could be a 10 plus an 8, transition. 0 is also source or God, divine energy. Also 8, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Add it together, it becomes a 9. You've got everything you need to make some really positive changes. Okay, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Your last card here, the Knight of Air. So we talked about the Knight, So this is kind of, the air energy is our Libra, which we have a lot of Libra in, in this Virgo season. It's also Aquarius. It's also Gemini. The Knight pushes you, the air energy pushes you forward. So it's kind of like, yes, while you might have wanted to have a plan, you might have wanted to go a little bit slower, the air is just kind of like, just jump in, just get it done. So this is good for you, my Pisces, because the air energy is not letting you think too much so that you'll think yourself out of it. Okay? The Knight is just saying, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. And you know what? Just do it. If it doesn't work out, you won't be able to say you didn't try. And if it does work out, good for you. So whatever this is, it's kind of like, nope, we're starting it. We're getting this done. We're doing this. We're doing this. Come on, Pisces. Oh, all right. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options because once you get started, whoa, creative solutions. So there's things happening very much in the spiritual, but those Knights, You know, they're pushing you forward. They're saying, come on, do this. And part of the moon energy for you will be that you'll have some right, you'll know what the right thing is. You'll know what the right step is. You'll just kind of like, yeah, I think this is the right time for me right now. Right, right, right. Okay, so let's see. We're going to use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I do love these cards, except they do not have court cards, meaning they don't have the page, knight, queen, or king in them. Okay, so they're not true tarot cards. Here we go. Let's see what we have here for my Pisces. Here. Oh, 8, trapped in fear. This is where, I talked to you about procrastinating. This is, kind of like, but do I do it? If you don't, if this is something that you've been really wanting, my Pisces, if this is something that you've been investigated, look into it. If you don't, years down the road, you're going to say, I had an opportunity. I didn't take it. And like I said before, like I said before, the answer, you could try, the answer could still be a no, but just imagine if it's a yes. Trapped in fear is saying that there's so many possibilities out it, but you're just not choosing. You're not making a decision to try. But a lot of this is all in your head. Next card. Ooh, I love that. That's 17. So here, and we do have the 8s here, but then 17. Again, it's the 10 plus the 7. 7 is a divine umbrella. It's a divine number. Hope means that there are possibilities again. If you add the 1 and the 7 together, it becomes an 8. And again, that's possibilities. Things are out there. Don't, I know that you don't want to look foolish. I know, but if you don't try, always try. Okay? Always try. There is hope out there. Keep it positive. Work with that little fish that's up there to kind of go towards that sun, go towards those stars, make some wishes. And here we go, intuition. I was going to say tuition, but intuition. So 2 has some choices, it kind of, do I go this way, do I go that way? Intuition, this card is also the high priestess, the one that connects with the higher power, the one that connects with the divine, kind of like opens up meditation, prayer, however that is. Utilize that, however it is that, and whoever that is to you. But, very much it's saying, trust your guidance, trust your intuition. Watch out for fear. Fear is what tries to keep you from meeting your destiny. Okay? Here we are. Let's go on and see what words of advice from my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Oh, I feel really good for you. I know you struggle. You do struggle, my Pisces. You do struggle because you do go into those depths. And that full moon, while it's going to be enlightening at the same time, it's going to kind of pull stuff out of you. And, you may not want to necessarily feel. And I will tell you, that seems to be something that's going for a lot of the signs. Kind of avoiding what we don't want to feel. Hey, we have to feel it. We have to feel it. We have to take it out, acknowledge it. And then we can move on from it. Okay. Healing hurts. It does. Healing from pains hurt. Okay. I think this one's not reversed. No, it is reversed. Okay. Morality. Okay. Morality, this is traditional. This is kind of like, what are people thinking? What are people saying? And it's interesting that this would be on trapped in fear, because this is worrying about what everyone else is thinking of you, what everyone else is saying about you. So again, the morality of everything, this is what I should be doing. I want to step outside of that. I want to be a little untraditional, but yet I'm worried about it because what are people going to think? What are they going to think? Okay, hey, those are real fears. I'm not going to put that down at all. But in many ways, you're trapped. You're trapped by worrying about what people think. Next card is slowing down. Interesting. That's the turtle. We all know the story about the turtle and the hare. The hare just rushed right into it. The turtle, slow and steady, wins the race. So it's kind of like take a step back a little bit. Look at the situation. The thing is, though, with this Knight of Earth and this Knight of Air, you may not be able to have the time to take a step back. But take a step back from this. Take a step back and look and see, does it really, look to see where you could be in the future. So, where are the people that are judging you now? Because this has a lot of judgment to it. And, I don't know if the judgment slows you down or if you just need to step back and take a look at what the judgment and who the ones that are judging you are. Are they of value? I mean, are they people that you value their opinion? Many times the people, if they're judging you, they don't really have your best wishes. Not to say if they have if they're like, hey, I want to let you know, you're thinking of going to, you're thinking of going to medical school, Deb, while you're 65. It's not good. It's not good. So kind of, there's honesty, but then there's also the judgment of the morality too. So take a look at it. Take a look at it a little bit better. Here we are. Okay, now this is a 5. 5 has changed. Comparisons. This is an interesting card in itself because it's like looking at the grass is always greener. I can never do that. Oh, that person has talent. I don't have that talent. Oh, my goodness, my goodness. And the comparison really is, which is the better tree? Is the sturdy oak the better tree? Is the bamboo the better tree? Which one is? They both have their qualities. They both have what brings something to a better to nature. That they both bring good things. So really, it's comparing, what is the saying, apples to oranges. Don't worry about so much the other people. Take care of you. Take care of you. All right, because you have a lot of events. This could be one of those times. And I love the intuition. I love the hope. I love the moon. I love that the nights are driving you forward and saying, you've got to do this, you've got to do this. And again, too, like I said, I don't want you in 10, 15, 20 years to say, I had an opportunity and I didn't take it. Now, opportunities do come and go, so I don't want you to feel too badly about it. But, again, I don't want that for you. I don't, life's too short to live with regrets. And regrets only want to pull you down. Okay, let's see what we have with the Archangel Power Tarot cards. The Knight of Gabriel. So now you had the Knight of Earth, the Knight of Air, you have the Knight of Fire. And the fire, this is fire, pants are on fire energy. Gabriel is fire energy. This is saying, just do it, do it. Now again, too, I should not enter medical school, okay? That's not a good career path for me. But if you've had a dream, look at your dreams. But the Knight of Gabriel is fire is kind of like, yes, we're going to do this, but there is some direction. You have some very good countering energy to you're not riding off just half just crazy wise, okay? You've got some good energy to balance you. So the Knight of Gabriel is confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. And remember, you had hope, and you also had the moon, and you had intuition too, which is the High Priestess. Here we go. And then the 17, that would be the Star. So make a wish. Next card is the High Priestess. So you have the High Priestess and you have the High Priestess. So we've talked about her a little bit already. This is Archangel Haniel. Again, Archangel Haniel. So really, you need to make sure that you have Haniel's name down. Okay. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Here we go. Last card on this one. The Sun. Okay, so now we have a 1 and a 9. So we talked about 9s, I think. Yes, we talked about 9s, 1s. This is Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel brings about the light, shines the light on things. This is where your one little fish wants to go, wants to be in the light, wants to feel that light. But the Sun is saying things are great. Life is wonderful. Don't give up. So Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking. So when this moon comes and you're feeling a little down, or when you're trapped in guilt, you're trapped in fear, or when this morality comes, thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Okay. Let's see. Next card. Last card for the reading. Here we go. This is my guardian angels, and then we'll pick the crystal energy for you. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, so you've got the High Priestess twice. You've got Haniel twice, definitely. You've got 19. I mean, your numbers are all over the place. You've got a lot of 8s there. So, the 8, this adds to an 8. That's not an 8. I don't like you, morality, anyway. But that's okay. You don't have to like morality. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, morality is just so very restrictive. Here we go. 6. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies you put into this. This would be the lovers in here. And this would also be, if this was one of the angel cards, it would be Raphael. Open your heart. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. I like that one a lot. I like that one. Okay. So basically, listen to your heart. I like that. Allow love to grow and bloom. Okay, let's go on and see now what crystal or energy for my Pisces. Virgo season is going to be very interesting, I feel. But that's okay. We live in interesting times, whether that be a blessing or a curse. Each day we're alive, that is a blessing. Here we go. This is reversed. Aquamarine. It's all about water healing. You're a water sign. Compassion, speaking your truth, compromise. I like that for you. Anyway, my Pisces, interesting times. Okay, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Yes, it does help. Thank you. More importantly, though, my Pisces, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.